I've kind of been procrastinating. I've kind of been putting off prepping my shop update. Can you blame me? I don't know. I had a big like traveling market week last week, and I don't know, maybe I'm still warming up for 2026, but I actually have been like working towards my shop update. I just haven't done the more businessy admin parts because I have ADHD and I put off the stuff that is not super stimulating until the very last minute. So let's see how I get stuff done in like a day and a half, and then I get to spend the weekend relaxing and staying inside because it's gonna be freezing here this weekend. And to start, I'm gonna fill up all these bags and make mystery bags because I haven't restocked mystery bags on my store or in person anywhere and I want to say like over a year. So I'm gonna make a bunch of mystery bags. I have my box of goodies that are retired and meant for mystery bags, so let's do it. I had completely forgotten about this Animal Crossing sticker sheet, and it's actually kind of cute, but I ended up not liking how it turned out, so I just shoved it into my mystery pile. So if you want this, get some mystery bags. This is such an old sticker. It's like from my first year on Patreon. This is the camera that I've been using to take my product photos this time around. I have usually procrastinated a lot on taking product photos, and also just, if I can, avoided it in general because I've always taken product photos with my phone, and I just never like super love how they turn out, and especially not for like marketing and stuff. And this year I'm trying to just like improve the quality of different aspects of my job, and I feel like I need to take better product photos, so I splurged on this camera. It's like my first fancy photo camera. I have this camera for video and such, and it can take pictures, but this one is like specifically geared to taking like really nice pictures, especially the type of pictures that I like. Like, I love film. I have a lot of film cameras, and this kind of helps you emulate that if you want. So I just have been having a lot of fun with this camera, and it has made taking product photos also really fun. I am starting my day off with editing the listings on my website. So essentially adding in the descriptions, stuff like measurements, the materials, any informational stuff like that. And also I like to put my items in categories for people to shop easier. That's just something that I started doing. So I have to categorize all of the items as well. Basically set everything up except for the pictures. Just sent out this newsletter. I am hitting my marketing goals this year for my business. Okay, I finished, oh my gosh. I finished prepping the shop update with actually like an hour to spare, which I can't believe, but you guys saw me counting all of my inventory, which is my least favorite part, but I did it. I had completely forgotten that I had actually put off taking pictures of my bolo tie. I made this bolo tie in collaboration with Tiny Deer Studio. Well, I drew the artwork, and in collaboration with Tiny Deer Studio, and I was given a really limited supply to sell on my site. So I kind of put off taking pictures of this. I don't know. I felt nervous because like I really care about it. So I just did that and I just uploaded them to the site. And I just scheduled the posts for my patrons for early access. They always get 24 hours early access. And I'm done. And now I get to, I think I'm gonna give myself the rest of the day off. And I am going to, I'm gonna play Animal Crossing. Because that's all I've been doing all week. And I'm kind of addicted after the update. Hello friends. My hair is like so weirdly straight today. I guess because it's been so cold. But the sun is finally out. I just realized that. I don't know. It's been so cold and I feel like when there's no humidity in the air, my hair just like falls so flat. But when there is humidity, it like creates full coils. I don't know. Kind of sick of my hair, honestly. I had my shop update this weekend, as we may or may not know, and it was super awesome. Thank you to everyone who supported and placed an order. I just purchased all of my shipping labels, and postage and all of that is always such a huge expense, but I bought all of them, so I got that out of the way. And I'm kind of now going into creativity mode again. I feel like with my job, because I'm fully self-employed and I don't really do a ton of client work, I don't really do a lot of like design jobs, which weirdly I have a client piece that I need to do today, but I don't do a lot of client work, so my job is like super based on me and what I want to do, or focusing on like how I can make more income myself. And I kind of switch between these two modes of like business mode, like hardcore focusing on money making mode, and then lightening up and focusing a little bit more on creative mode. I tend to flip flop back and forth, usually going between the two at least like once a month. And that this is like where that switch is, because I still have business stuff going on. I need to pack my orders, etc., but there's not as heavy of an emphasis on it, and I'm not using most of my workday anymore on business. So to help with that shift, let's talk about today's sponsor, which is of course Skillshare, a longtime supporter of this channel, and I've been using Skillshare since I started learning to digitally illustrate on my iPad. If you don't know who they are, Skillshare is a platform where you can develop and hone in on a lot of different types of skills, creative skills. Personally for me, I learned a lot about Procreate, illustration, design, painting, all of that fun stuff on Skillshare. All of their classes are taught by world-class experts in their fields. They even have like more businessy side of things. If you're interested in that, like running art business classes, they also have like videography and photography on there. So if actual drawing is not your thing, you can for sure find a creative class that is for you. The current class I'm taking is by Gabriel Piccolo, and I'm taking his character illustration, drawing faces, figures, and clothing. I just feel like when it comes to drawing figures, depicting the human figure in a stylized way, you can just never get enough practice. At least for me, I tend to struggle with bridging my understanding of like the human form and anatomy with my more illustrative, stylized way of drawing. So this class is kind of helping me bridge that, and I always appreciate seeing other artists' process when it comes to stylization. So I've been having a fun time listening and drawing along with this class. If you're interested in Squarespace, they're currently offering the first 500 people to click the link down below a 1-month free trial. Let's get back to the video. I realized that I'm going to be working in my office all day tomorrow, my studio, and I love my studio, but I am feeling extra cabin fever-y today because we were trapped here all weekend because of the cold. So I've been home for a long time now, and I'm just gonna like pretend that other rooms are my office and I'm gonna work in here. Partially also because the sun is finally out and it's hitting in here so hard. All the pets are in here and it's just a lot warmer in this room than other parts of the house. So I'm gonna work on my little sticker commission in here because yeah. So I have about 150 orders to pack through for the shop update, and there's still more coming in, but like this is the big influx is the 150. Right now it is almost 11:30 in the morning, and I'm gonna push to pack until 2. I think that would be a good stopping point, and I've gotten pretty fast at my process, so I feel like I should get a good chunk done. Like I want to get at least 50 orders packed. So we will see how my pile of packages grows and what I'm able to get done. And also, I think I'm actually going to use my little ADHD timer because when it comes to a task like this, it's probably going to take a while. It's not great for me to just keep going because then I kind of push to the point of like becoming unproductive. So I'm just gonna set an hour just so I can keep track of time and see how I'm feeling and if I need to take a break. I'm really glad that I've been so strict in keeping up with my Hobonichi because I kind of get like forced into having these little art dates with myself, and I really felt like painting today. I feel like I haven't used my gouache in a while, so I'm just gonna have fun and see what comes up while I'm painting. Oh, this is the hard part. Next time you see me, there's gonna be a couch here, a new couch. Ta-da! We finally have an actual couch for the living room. We have the big couch that the previous owners left us. And then the couch that you guys saw me move, that was our like guest room couch in a different room, but we're actually selling it to some friends because they just moved. And it was kind of the perfect opportunity to get a different couch because we felt like we needed a better one for this living room. And this room is finally starting to come together since we moved. And whatever. And whoa. I have been knitting a new project that I feel like I haven't really shown, but it kind of took me a little bit to get started on this new knitting project because this is like the best yarn I've ever bought. It's like my favorite ever. So it took me a long time to decide what I wanted to make with such lovely yarn. And I actually started a few projects and then like scrapped them because I couldn't decide. But this is literally my favorite color, and just the texture of this yarn is so soft. Like the softest yarn I've ever touched. But I've been knitting this vest. This is the back panel currently. I already finished the front panel. And then after that, it'll just be like joining them together and then doing some finishing touches. But I wanted to give you guys a proper outro. This vlog got like a little bit delayed, but it's okay. I also wanted to say thank you to everyone that supported this last shop update. I am always somehow still shocked by the support on shop updates. I always think that no one is gonna care, and yet you guys do. And so I really appreciate it. I do have another shop update that I'm planning for March, so stay tuned for that. That one is gonna be all handmade stuff. If you stay updated on like my shop stuff and products and such, you know that I like to alternate between shop updates where I get like a lot of stuff manufactured and then more handmade stuff. Stay tuned for that. Also stay tuned for me to finish this vest. I wanted to finish it before winter was over so that I could get some wear out of it, but it looks like spring is among us here in Texas. We did not get a super cold winter that lasted too long, so we'll see if I actually get any wear out of this before next fall/winter. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video.